Hello, children. You are welcome to the digital classes of Christ Church Convent Higher Secondary School, Gadawara. I am Amit Toshniwal, your English teacher. This video is for class 8th. Subject is English. Lesson number 7, Nothing You Can't Do, Part 2. This is conclusion part of this lesson. We completed the first part and I asked you to read the lesson. So did you go through it? Did you read it? Yes, very good. So you might have got what had happened in the end. And those who could not understand or those who could not find time to read, so they might be eager to know what changes in attitude of Sharad came after that incident. So let us start. So when he was asked about Olympics by his train mates, so he could not get, and he wanted to know its meaning. So he asked, what is this Olympics? So Manjeet said, you do not know it really? Okay, I am sorry. So let me introduce ourselves first. So he started giving introduction. So very firstly, he introduced himself. Then his mates. The girl name was Shahida, and the boys, other two boys were Kumar Swami, who was short, and one who was sitting near the Azail seat. Azail means gallery, means the place between the two berths, two rows. So he was Bikas, and the other girl, her name was Angel, and she really was looking like an angel. Her face was so beautiful and charmed. So everyone said hello to him and introduced. And he responded meekly. Meekly means with shy. So he said, I am Sharad. So he was quite nervous, and they nodded their head encouragingly. So he started saying his story that he lost his hand. So in between, Kumar said, don't worry about that, no. So we have lost something, yet we have gained much more than we have lost. So it's life. Then Shahida told him the meaning of Olympics. So what is the meaning? Olympics is an event where people with disability compete to show the world that people with or without disability enjoy equal rights and opportunities. Means this is an athlete event where disabled people come and they take part in sport activities. Like for the one who are not incapable physically or mentally, for them Olympics is organized. So Olympics is the Olympic of disabled persons. Okay? So Sharad got an interest listening them, and every child had a different story to tell. Someone had lost a limb or sense, but unlike him, they all had learned to cope up, to cooperate with disability and to conquer it, to win it. Conquer means to win, to get a victory. And they realized that if nature takes away one of the gifts, then it showers many more to compensate it. If only the person with a disability could realize his or her hidden potential means inner power, then life would become richer, fuller, and more enjoyable than ever. So one should not regret what he have lost. He has lost. No. If something is taken away by the nature, then nature will provide you, will enrich you with other abilities and capabilities of doing which others are not having. So it will compensate in any way. So one should not be frustrated and feel inferior when things are lost, especially body parts. One must learn the lesson of courage and must cope up with the present condition to live at full. Then he got the meaning of Olympics, so it is derived from ability and Olympics. It was way back in 1972. Means it started in the year 1972, and it was an effort to improve the vocational capabilities of disabled person, and it was started in Japan. So an event was held, and it was called the Olympics of Abilities. So disabled persons all over the world had their first chance to compete among themselves, and moreover they proved their merits to the world. They shown their skills. So his Sharad's train mates told him that in 1981 year was declared as the International Year of Disabled Persons, and to commemorate this, the first International Olympics was held in Tokyo. The first one was Tokyo in Japan, and it got a grand success. Then second Olympics held in Bogota, that is in Colombia, in 1985. And after this, IAF, International Olympics Federation, was established, and since then, every time, after every 5 years, 4 to 5 years, that Olympics was being held. In 1995, it was held in Australia, and in the year 2000, it was in Paraguay. So that night, none of them slept. They were listening to each other. They were describing their hobbies, and they were talking about Olympics. And after this talk, this tender, gentle talk, It filled Sharad with all the confidence in him. And the shawl that he was wrapping, that shawl was covering his disability. So it got removed, fallen away. And he did not make any attempt, any effort to look for that. And he too decided that he would go to the Olympics stadium as a spectator, in an audience, darshak ban ke jayega wo, and he will cheer for the children and for every disabled person on this earth and for himself. So this was one such train that gave him a disability, and now this is the same train where he recollected his confidence and he conquered his disability. And this train only gave a meaning to his life. So children, this is the end of lesson. And I believe you might be thinking, you might be having your queries, you might be thinking, then what happens to those who are losing their limbs or any body part? What happens to those? How do they live? Life becomes difficult for them. Yes, it is. But one has to face tough time to overcome, to conquer all the adversities and odds of life. One has to face challenges. So you too must learn the lesson of courage, the lesson of hope, and the lesson of conquerness to overcome the tough time of your life. So you are seeing some of the glossary. You learn them well, will be asked in your test paper, and definitely will improve your vocabulary. Thank you.